The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain. Hi, this is Colby for BoatTest.com, and today we'll be conducting a full inspection and performance evaluation of the MAKO 21 LTS. Since the 21 LTS is designed for fishing, let's get right to looking at the boat for that purpose. In the bow, step up 1 foot 3 inches to a casting deck that is 8 feet long by 6 feet 8 inches across, so there's plenty of room to fight a fish. Moving aft, the stern fishing deck is a 1 foot 1 inch step up and measures 7 feet 10 inches across by 3 feet deep. Vertical rod holders on each side of the console are the start of the tackle storage on the 21 LTS. In the starboard bow locker, there's space for at least 8 7-foot long rods. We found 4 more rocket launcher style rod holders in the back of the leaning post. In the aft deck, the live well has a capacity of 30 gallons and the Pro Air aeration system. We would, however, like to see MAKO put a rubber bumper on top of the hatch so it doesn't lay down directly on the rod holders and scratch the fiberglass. With the fishing covered, let's take a look at the storage, starting with the coolers. On the forward side of the Helm console, the 72-quart cooler has a cushioned lid and it straps in place. Aft, a 90-quart cooler with a padded hatch secures in the leaning post base. Moving to the bow, there's an anchor locker with a removable insert, and just aft is a 136-quart draining compartment. The long port side box has a 90-quart capacity, and we already covered the rod rack to starboard. MAKO was smart to use 2 latches on the extra long hatches on the outboard bow compartments. Nearly all the hatches on the boat open on gas struts and close on thick rubber gaskets. The aft storage compartment also houses the 2-stroke oil reservoir, and to port there's open space and a removable panel to access bilge and live well pumps. Turning to the 21 LTS's seating, folks sitting on the forward cooler can brace against the step up to the bow casting deck and grab the aluminum pipework during a rough ride. At the helm, the fold-down footrest and tilt wheel accommodate captains of various sizes. A driver leaning forward can sit and still reach the wheel and throttle, but most average-sized guys will fold up the footrest and drive while standing. For convenience, the backrest can be removed and placed in the aft deck to create a bench seat. Passengers can use the leaning post frame as a handhold. The 21 LTS's helm has a straightforward layout with a tilt wheel, and the shift throttle control is in easy reach. MAKO supplies the tachometer and fuel and water pressure gauge, but using black faces on the instruments could help reduce glare. Accessory switches are clearly labeled, and on top of the dash, there's a foam pad where the captain can place tools such as a pair of pliers. Just to the right of the shift and throttle, there's a 12-volt plug plus 2 cup holders, so the driver can use one to charge his cell phone. In the base of the console, this panel is removable, which facilitates checking on or replacing a battery. The 21 LTS has 7 retractable cleats, which is a lot for a 21-foot boat, and note the location of the fuel fill. It's on the port side, which is the same side as the driver of the truck towing the boat, making it easier to pull up to a land-based gas pump. To customize the look of the 21 LTS, MAKO offers 6 optional colors, including seafoam green, which is shown here. An outboard motor up to 225 horsepower is available on the 21 LTS. We tested the boat with a 200 horsepower Optimax 2-stroke, turning a 19-inch pitch Tempest Plus 3-blade stainless steel propeller. The 21 LTS ran a top speed of 50.8 miles per hour at 5,500 RPM and burned 18.5 gallons per hour, giving the boat a range of 138 miles at wide open throttle. Best cruise was at 3,500 RPM, where the boat ran 31.2 miles per hour and burned 6.8 gallons per hour for a range of 231 miles with 10% reserve. The 21 LTS features the same bottom design at the stern as bass boats from sister company Nitro. It's called the Rapid Planing System, and with it the 21 LTS accelerated to 20 miles an hour in 3.3 seconds and to 30 miles an hour in 5 seconds. When we put the boat through maneuverability tests, the 21 LTS responded well, zigging and zagging through S-turns and carving circles in tight arcs. At 21 feet long, she's big enough to be able to handle wakes and bumpy water when it unexpectedly kicks up. Wrapping up the MAKO 21 LTS, she's intended for coastal fishing and is designed and equipped for the task. Her forward casting deck is among the largest in the class, and she has abundant lockable storage. When the time comes to put away the rods and have some family fun, she's capable of that too. For BoatTest.com, I'm Colby.